Hello, Leo. Welcome to Red Flora Tarot. I am doing the early June reading for 2019. And my dear Leos, I'm using the Rider-Waite deck and clarifying with the Law of Attraction by Abraham Hicks and Ascendant Masters by Doreen Virtue. My dear Leos, how are you today? How's it going? Let's see. I'm going to shuffle this one more time. Let's see what we've got going on for my dear Leos. Leo. Okay. Ten of Pentacles. I love tens. I love getting tens. I love reading for tens. Tens are about completion, right? Ten of Pentacles, that's the happy marketplace. That's couples and friends and gatherings and making things happen and coming to completion, and you know, that's the good stuff right there. Yeah, especially Pentacles, that's material. We have death. So in order for something to begin, something has to end. Yeah. Three of Pentacles. Some pentacle energy here. Lots of material things going on in your life that have to do with, you know, where you live, what you do for a living. Three of Pentacles. You know, Three of Pentacles is, you know, skills. This is a craftsman, having done lots of work and having admirers see this. Yeah. In the reverse, it's saying that perhaps something that you did or have done is coming to an end, and a new beginning is going to occur because of that ending. The Lovers. Woo! The Lovers. So, the Lovers is a choice, yeah? It's profane, or what is it? It's a choice between two kinds of love, either, you know, the destined love or the shallow love. Let's just be real, okay? You know, they are loving one another nonetheless. One kind of love is something that's divine, right? And the other one is just of the flesh. Yes. It may be, and let's see what else we have to say about this. Oh, jeez. Okay. King of Swords in reverse. And Queen of Cups in reverse. Ah. All right. It may be that, I mean, whenever I get a king and a queen in a reading, that's a couple, right? I mean, you know, if you're talking about it, irrespective of the gender situations, it's a couple. And this couple, they don't even realize each other in their whole life, right? Or how do I put that? That's not the right way to put it. This is a Queen of Cups. She's all about emotion and making decisions and choices based on her feelings, what you know, what her heart is telling her. She's protected, and she's made a lot of good decisions based on that for herself. She's a queen, okay? And this doesn't, a queen doesn't necessarily mean a woman. This could be anybody who's very connected to their heart, right? Very connected to their emotions and knows, you know, how to navigate that. She's in the reverse. So she's having a difficult time listening to her gut instinct here. King of Swords. King of Swords is a very practical, you know, he's grounded. He thinks with his head. So this is two very different kinds of people. Very, you know, up on the, you know, very high up on the echelon of maturity or finances or age or just thought processes, right? They've gotten to where they've gotten because they've used what benefited them most. Her feelings. Him, his head, right? So we've got heart and head. We've got heart and head at odds with each other and the lover situation. So I think perhaps these two people came together or are making some sort of decision based on, you know, some really good times they've had together. It was a divine thing. It was a lot of work that they put into this situation. I'm sorry, but this is turning out to be a very much about a relationship situation. Something had to die or end in order for these two to get to this place. The thing is, they've come to where they've come for very different reasons, in very different ways. They very much seem to enjoy each other, yeah, but something very much had to die or come to an end to have this time together. But they're at a place now. I don't know if they realize that there is, you know, as much as they are a couple, they are not a couple that walks the same path. They have a very different way of living life, very different way of understanding things. They're both very royal, they're both very beautiful, top of their game in both, you know, whatever it is they do. She's at the top of a game at what she does. He's at the top of his game at what he does, but they do it very differently. And that is going to affect how this relationship is had. Let's see. Let's get some clarifiers. So the law of attraction is a great way to summarize this reading. Let's see what it has to say. Let me just get a little... Okay, that one just jumping out at me. Okay. All right. It's a cute little bird. It says, my appreciation of it attracts its essence to me. So it kind of sounds like you two appreciate each other very much. You see, you know, the King of Swords sees how the Queen of Cups makes her decisions. He appreciates that, and vice versa. She sees how he makes his decisions, and she appreciates that. An extremely effective use of your creative workshop is to ponder the aspects you appreciate regarding your most important subjects. Utilizing the workshop in this way accomplishes everything required for deliberate creation. In your emotion of appreciation, you are allowing that which you desire to manifest into your life experiences. So when they talk about workshop, I think of this. I think of this card. And I think that this card represents someone who's very much in their apprentice stage and working very hard to get somewhere with it. So it may be that this relationship is a building block to learn how to appreciate what you truly want And whatever it is that you truly want, you're able to see that quality, whether you be this person or that person, you can see that in the other. The decision, or, you have a good time together. Something had to end in order for this relationship to be what it is. The decision, I suppose, the workshop is, in this particular case, is to decide, is this divine or profane love? Yeah? Let's see who you can ask for help. The Ascended Masters by Doreen Virtue. Let's grab a card here. Okay. Guess what? Moses. Take charge of the situation. So, it may take you a little while to come to this decision. I mean, Moses didn't decide to do what he did, to lead these people to across the Dead Seas, in an instant. It took him a while. It took, he was a reluctant leader. He was, he did not know until he knew, so to speak, that he could do what he ended up doing. And he was a man of faith, yes? So Moses is here, perhaps giving you some faith in this situation, because whoever you two are, you're very, very different. I mean, like I say, you're both at the top of your game. That's without a question. But do you want to rule, or do you want to be ruled by something that it doesn't come natural to you? Right? Whether it is that you run your life by, through thought and thinking, because you guys are both acting very different than you would normally in this situation, in this relationship. You're not actually sitting in your normal process. She's a little upside down in her thinking, right? She's kind of like, oh, this guy's, definitely, you two are in a tailspin about it, both of you. And the best thing you could probably do is take some time to think about it and appreciate it. Obviously you do. Sounds like you need to just slow your roll, maybe, until you come to a complete thought process about what this relationship actually means to you. What does this love actually mean to you? You actually really enjoy each other, but two very different kinds of people. And I don't mean outwardly, because they're both very, like I said, very, very royal, very beautiful, very on top of their game people. But within this relationship, you're very different. And you have to decide if that's the kind of relationship, if this beautiful situation something had to end in order for this to come into fruition. And you obviously attracted that, or they attracted you, or both. More than likely, that's what the case is. You're both very powerful people. And you're going to part some waters, my friends. So you have to decide whether you want to make this, purely physical or more. It's up to you. All right, Leo. I hope you have a good month, and we will see you mid-June, okay? Thanks for stopping by. Bye.